So we've all heard of social media, obviously, um, but have you heard of interest media? It's the same thing. It's going to help you. Maybe a few of you sort of click and understand some stuff. Okay, so the days of you needing 20,000 people liking your page so that you can get the content in front of their eyes have long gone. And that is a great thing, because if you are a new business, you're just launching, or you're just getting into that, like, let's up our game and start pumping out organic social kind of stuff to get more brand awareness and more credibility and listings and leads and stuff like that, then you used to have a bit of an issue, because if you only had 500 people liking your page, Facebook, but your competition had thousands and thousands, they pretty much own that mind share, that market share. Okay, and it's difficult, right? You have to try and get more people to like your page, and then you're kind of stuck, right? But since the launch of TikTok and the way that TikTok's algorithms and stuff are working, it's just changed the game, and all the other social media platforms have followed it. So if I was an individual and I was looking to put my property on the market, my behaviours would be, I'd probably start looking at Rightmove, Zoopla on the market. I might start looking at some estate agents' websites. I'd be Googling or going onto AI and searching for stuff to do with the local market, and get some tips on how to prepare your home for the sale and how to sell it fast and all that kind of stuff. Okay. What's happening now, though, is that these social media platforms are able to track our behaviours and see what we're up to. Okay, and so now, instead of you needing thousands of people liking your page, you can just put out relevant content consistently, and the algorithms will get you in front of those people. Okay, you as the individual are now the algorithm. Everyone's got a separate algorithm. It's different now. It's much more advanced. Okay, it's wicked, actually. Okay, so if I was to go onto my Instagram or Facebook account, there would be videos about how to learn a particular, like how to learn guitar, some politics, some conspiracy stuff. I like a bit of conspiracy in the evenings. Football, Tottenham Hotspurs, food, how to like food. Basically, I like my food. Okay, and that would be for me. Other people would have other stuff on their feeds, right? And that's just how it works these days. And so someone who's trying to sell their home, let their home, get into buy to let, getting into property, like looking for someone to help them manage their property, all that kind of stuff. They can't help but go online and investigate this stuff. Okay, and so social media, these platforms will pick that up, and then we'll get your content seen by the right people. So do you do sales? Do you do lettings? Do you do property management? Do you do it in Woking or wherever you want to do it? What parts of Woking do you do it in? All that content needs to be going out. Okay, and you're putting out that content all the time onto your social media platform, so that people who are based in those particular areas, interested in those particular niches and those services that you provide, start seeing your content. Okay, and you do it continually. You don't stop. You do it twice a day on all those platforms. Okay. Also, what happens is now, and in 12 months' time, it's going to be different people with these behaviours. People are looking to sell their property today will most likely have had their property sold this time next year, and there'll be other people that are doing those behaviours, other people that are landing into that bucket, that audience bucket, that these social media platforms will start pushing your content in front of. Okay, and so you can start with that. You can just be consistent, but you don't have to. You can beat the same drum. Okay, do you do lettings? Yes. Do you do professional drone footage? Yes. Do you do sales, property management? Have you got expert partners that you work with like the florist and removal people, the solicitors, the advisors and stuff that you work with? Yes, you can literally be pumping that stuff out all the time, sharing it continually. You don't have to worry that you're being boring with your content. The algorithms, these people that are seeing your content will be constantly evolving. You need to be keep repurposing that content, reusing the content, updating it, talking about monthly, add other stuff like your monthly market update, and interview local businesses in the area. Like, why is this part of Woking such a great place to live? You can talk about the local charity, the local farmers market that happens in the school on each Sunday, and all that sort of stuff, and just keep pumping it out. Okay, so it's really important to remember that it is interest media now. That's how social is now. Okay, What do you do? What's your USP? What makes you unique? What are you good at? Okay, what are your passions? Be putting that content out, and then the people will see it. The rest of it, you don't have to worry about it. The social media platforms will do all that hard work for you. All right, I hope it helps. Bye.